Is China really authoritarian? Just like in the eyes of the Western world, is it really authoritarian like we wish it is? So that is the question being debated around the world, being labeled by different schools of thoughts and different scholars. But none of them gets it right. So your brain kind of pauses here and wonder, is China really the authoritarian? Political meritocracy actually defines China. It's not democracy, it's not dictatorship, definitely not authoritarian. Yeah, people may argue China still has one party ruling everything, but the CCP itself is the nation, right? CCP replaced the ancient old government system of statescraft, statesmen running the country. So CCP itself is China. It's not one party, it is China. So it strengthens national unity easily because it's like the ancient scholar system of statesmen governing the country, right? It feels natural to the Chinese ideology, Chinese identity. Therefore, the social order, right, order in society becomes the most important thing. They went through a lot of famine, they went through invasions, they went through different rulers, different ups and downs. So they know what works. A highly educated class of people running the country that works. So they kept that system for like thousands of years now. So the CCP is the new version of that system. So if you want to become a CCP member, you will be monitored since high school. Right? If you ever utter a word about that, they will be monitoring you since high school. Your success measures since high school. And then you got a chance to be a probationary CCP member. Probationary. They haven't accepted you yet. You have to go through all these different kinds of exams and tests, all these things to prove you actually know what you're doing, you actually know what you're talking about. So it is like the ancient Chinese educated class system. CCP replaced the system with a political party. So CCP is not the authoritarian party of China, it is China. So performance in China's government system equals political legitimacy. Right? You can't just be a person out of nowhere claiming the throne like United States. So results matter more than what you talk about in public, what you talk about to get the votes. No, it's the results. It's the proven way of legitimacy. It's your track record. It always measures your political legitimacy. So practical success builds loyalty within the party. If you are actually successful as leading one area, you might probably get a new area, a bigger one, right? You might get promoted because you are actually successful in dealing with it, right? So that how do they make policies, Daniel? Well, they make policy based on adaptations, right? What is adaptation, you ask? The world is always changing, the data is always evolving. So they collect the data, they decide if it's worthy of their attention, and then they make a policy about it. Even if it is a small thing or a big thing, doesn't matter, right? So whenever a policy is made, it is for the adaptation purposes. It is for the social stability purposes. So CCP behaves like what any government should be behaving, serving the people, right? Helping the people. I'm not a CCP apologist, okay? I don't give a damn what they do behind the scenes. What I'm talking about is China is going to be number one sooner or later. So we're gonna have to deal with China sooner or later. The rest of the world is gonna have to deal with China sooner or later. The more we understand about China is the better for any of us, right? Therefore, that's why I'm talking about this. CCP is not authoritarian. CCP itself is China. China is CCP, CCP is China. If you get that idea into your brain, the better it becomes when you're approaching Chinese politics. So flexibility becomes national doctrine and a CCP, right? They don't change people, they don't change parties, they change policies. That's the biggest flex a government can make. We don't give a damn about new parties or new leaders. We give a damn about new decisions, new policies that are best suited for the current times. Yeah, that's why China advances quicker than that any other country can. So you need to rethink everything you know about China at this point. If you don't, you will be the one left behind.